Welcome to here. Where? I'm not sure. But the most important thing is not where we are, but who is here or who is not here. For Ethan Carter is not here, but he was. He was in this house. There was some sort of fire, some sort of incident with a moonshine, kind of distilling factory. We solved a puzzle in the house, but he is not here now, and there has been a murder. Not only is Ethan potentially in danger, but we found a dead man way back along the train tracks. So we must continue to explore this truly beautiful and stunning world. But it is a beautiful and stunning world shrouded in a cloud of murder. This whole area seems very much deserted, and not only is there a mystery about Ethan, there also seems to be a mystery about us. We seem to have some sort of, I don't know if psychic ability is the word, but well, yeah, psychic ability. Like we seem to be able to touch certain things and see them, feel them, detect them in some way. Looks like it's a lift that will take us down there. But it doesn't seem to be on, it doesn't seem to be functioning or powered. At least not at the moment. So let us continue. Continue to explore with a sense of urgency, for the body we found was fresh. And there may yet be other people who need our help. Another house. Like the vast majority that we've seen, it's fallen into disrepair. This one seems to be boarded up. Oh, wait. There does seem to be a way in and a path that goes off and out into the hills. It's difficult because this is almost identical to the house we were just in.
Talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him.
This is the same house. That's messed up. Look, there's no window here, yeah? There's no window there. And I'm sure when we were in the house, there was a window looking at that side. Go to the left. Will every house have the same interior? Will it help us to unravel one more mysteries as we go? Oh, another note. Oh no, not a note, a photo. On the day the photo was taken, Uncle Chad was mean, Dad was sad, Mum was mad, Travis was loud, and Gramp was quiet. Uncle Chad's the one on the right. Looks a bit like me. Hello. Dad was sad. Mum was mad. Travis, man in the middle, was loud. Gramp was quiet, and that must be Ethan Carter himself on the left-hand side. It's the same as the...
What did you do? What did you wake up?
Nothing. I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
What did you wake up? That's a strange turn of phrase. Feels like this, the interior of this house is the interior of this house, whereas the interior of the other house
You can feel it.
wasn't.
Right? Something coming from the Vandergrift house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
A vase. Jesus, crucifix? Maybe. We're assuming that the voices have been his parents. However, that doesn't sound particularly parental, does it?
Pop, they're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
Who is the they? What is the sleeper? A community? A terrified community, superstitious, angry, invent delusions of a monster? Or something real?
Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on.
Is that Gramp? Sounds like an older man talking to a younger man. What is going on? Oh no, now I do seem to be in the house I am in. So it looks like there was a door in that house into this house. That makes more sense now, because one of the puzzle problems we had in the house was that things on the inside didn't quite seem to match up with things on the outside. I think we've already come across that secret room was probably the solution to that other puzzle.
To help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
The sleeper wants Ethan? There's some like crazy religious cult stuff. It looks the same as it was before when I explored it before in the other place. Hallucination, dream, magic? But without the secret room.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Ethan's
Same
family
books.
blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
That's us. That's our voice. Don't think there's anything else to discover here now. We've been into every room. We only had the one object that we could look at. So now we have a choice. We have the road down there. We have the path that goes up into the hills. We're up here, so we might as well. Especially as it gives us another chance to look at this glorious scenery. you remember right at the beginning? We walked into a trap. No, 2 traps. And we haven't seen anything like that since. Wonder why. Who set the traps? Were the traps for me? Were the traps real? Yet another mystery, yet another question to ponder, and the path goes on, which now makes me wonder, should I have gone the other way? Or what was the other way? Did I miss something the other way? Trees and bushes and rocks and paths and mountains. A church? Doesn't look quite church-like, but different countries have different styles, don't they? It's got gargoyles. It's clearly a very well-decorated, expensive building. Graveyard. This is a church. There is a door. Big graveyard. So much death and so little life in our little town. Hier Ruben in Gott, mein liebe Frau. My accent isn't good enough. Thusnelde Stromberg? So, Big J. What's been going on here then, eh? Lots of people hope to find answers in religion. I'm hoping to find a murderer. Room off to the right. Empty pews. But a big space where, like, the altar would be. An altar, a cross, a pulpit, a lectern. It's weird. Where the light's streaming in is very, very disconcerting, isn't it? Looks like a light's been dropped, perhaps. Looks like the light's been shattered. I missed inspecting that. How do I do that? Open vision, interact. Just a lamp, I guess. Hope I didn't miss anything on that. Oh, and I don't think I can go any further. There's no way to jump. Oh, these are the stairs and the boards. Age, time, or something else? There's an awful lot of work gone into this church and that house and that mansion. And yet now it lies completely abandoned. Did the people leave because of this sleeper? Could a community be that terrified that they abandon an entire... Wait, what are those? Lights? Flames? See that in the distance? Something over there. Something. A ceremony? Why would you make a circle of lights? Why would the lights still be going? With battery they'd run out. Electricity could still be going. Burnt matches, oil cans, spilled oil, stain. This could be the lamp I had. Okay, so we can use the lamp we found here. So what? Why? So the person that had the lamp then went to the church and it fell? Doesn't seem to make any sense, or doesn't seem to give me any new information. The graves of the rich who wish to be set apart. Oh no. Grave robbers. Order, trial, pile of bricks. Work interrupted, he suggests. In the middle of something, and then they were disturbed. The sleeper? Should I go in here? If I go down here, will I be disturbed as well? Wait. What the? You pull the handle and the crow goes forward and back. Why? Why would you need a... It kind of rocks back and then goes forward. Strange. And then the water flows down. Why? I can't see anything. And it won't let me pick up the lamp, I don't think. It's there, but I mean, it's broken, isn't it? The glass is shot and all the rest. Maybe there are other pieces we need. Maybe we need something else with the lamp to be able to see. Maybe. Maybe we missed something in the church. Still there's lights. See them? Just flickering flickering in the distance. Oh wait, hang on. Blood. Fight to the death in a graveyard. That's disturbing. Oh, hang on, did I miss something to inspect? Jesus. Bohemian Star, Wing of the Crow, Crow's Foot, Nero's Cross, Witch's Foot. Are these different symbols all linked together? Sacrifice to Klepoth. It's a sigil. Religion. Crow. Doesn't tell us any more than that. I feel like I've missed something in this place. I feel like it's giving me some of the clues I need to solve something. Like in the house, you know, there was a point at which it was like you solved the house. You know what I mean? Like we reached the end of that section. So how do I solve the church? What secrets are you hiding? What is it I can and cannot see? Mystery. Nothing. Been here before and nothing has changed. I don't know what I expected to be different, but I had hoped there would be something that I'd missed, something sitting on a pew. A chair, a note, an object, a clue. All right. So we know there's been a struggle, a fight. We know there's been a sacrifice or a blood stain or something. We don't know if someone's been killed or injured or...
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. But I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you. Does death bring peace or suffering?
Brings both. The process of death brings suffering to all. The death itself can bring peace to the person that has died, but suffering to those who loved them and cared for them.
You prefer anonymity over notoriety.
Depends who you are. Whether the fame is to be craved at any poor cost. The id would say yes, the superego would say no.
Take that which you know you will not return.
I do not. There are two lights. Choice of routes?
Caused by inequality or injustice.
I don't know.
Does sin come from the heart or the mind?
It comes from selfishness. But then does sin really exist? Or is it a concept designed to label some actions as undesirable within a cultural context? I have considered your questions, and I believe I have found your house. These must be the flames. The flames we saw in the woods. Still burning. Is this her house? Whoever she is? A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping until the child was born. But the crying has aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, the son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared and the mother was beautiful again. Well, that just messes with your head. Interesting. Another story from Ethan.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
It messes with the head because the story doesn't make sense within its own context. Like, did it happen? Did it not happen? Can things be undone? Although then it says there was someone concerned with time and about time of the future or time in the past. It challenges the idea of causality. And if something is then undone by the thing that is... If the sun speaking to the witch is what undoes the sun's existence, then can the sun have ever spoken to the witch in the first place? Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. And no, I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Love, Mum. So is this Ethan's house? It appears that yet more mysteries unfold. Alright, for those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed The Vanishing of Ethan Carter Part 2. I hope you will join us for Part 3. Goodbye.